Ever feel like you know your neighbors? Like really know them? What if the person living right next door, the one you see every day, is hiding a terrifying secret? That's the chilling question at the heart of the new psychological thriller, Death in Apartment 603. And trust me, after you see this, you'll never look at your neighbors the same way again. The film drops us into the seemingly ordinary life of Maya, a young journalist trying to make her mark in the big city. She moves into a new apartment building, the Crestview, a place that looks normal on the outside but feels off. The hallways are a little too quiet, the smiles from her neighbors a little too forced. Her next-door neighbor in apartment 603 is Mr. Abernathy, a reclusive, elderly man who never seems to leave his home. The only sign of life is the faint sound of classical music seeping from under his door at all hours. One morning, the music stops. A foul smell begins to permeate the hallway. The police are called, and they discover Mr. Abernathy has passed away. The official cause of death is ruled as natural causes. Case closed, right? But for Maya, something doesn't add up. She remembers hearing a heated argument from his apartment the night before he was found. And then there are the other residents of the Crestview. There's the overly friendly couple across the hall, the building manager who seems to know a little too much about everyone, and the mysterious young artist on the floor below who paints unsettling, dark canvases. Each of them had a reason to dislike Mr. Abernathy. Each of them is acting just a little too strange. This is where the movie truly grabs you. Driven by her journalistic instincts and a growing sense of dread, Maya starts her own investigation. She begins by digging into Mr. Abernathy's past. And what she uncovers is shocking. It turns out, the quiet old man from 603 wasn't just a retired librarian, as everyone thought. He was a disgraced financial advisor, responsible for a massive Ponzi scheme that ruined the lives of hundreds of people years ago. Suddenly, the entire apartment building is a list of potential suspects. How many of his neighbors were his victims, seeking revenge? So, here's my first question for you guys. If you were Maya, what would you do? Would you drop the investigation and let the police handle it? Or would your curiosity and sense of justice push you to keep digging, even if it meant putting yourself in danger? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what the majority would do in this situation. As Maya pulls at the threads of this mystery, the film masterfully builds suspense. It's not about jump scares. It's a slow burn terror that gets under your skin. Every creak in the hallway, every shadow in the corner of her apartment, every unexpected knock on her door makes you jump. The director uses sound design brilliantly. The silence is deafening, punctuated by small, unsettling noises that make you feel like you're right there with Maya, listening for any sign of danger. She starts receiving cryptic notes under her door. Her apartment is broken into, and she can't shake the feeling that she's being watched. The people she once greeted with a polite hello now look at her with suspicion, or worse, with dread in their eyes. The paranoia becomes suffocating. The film plays with your perceptions. It makes you suspect everyone. One moment you're convinced it's the angry couple who lost their life savings to Abernathy. The next, you're sure it's the building manager, who might be trying to cover something up to protect the building's reputation. The film is structured like a puzzle, and with each new clue Maya uncovers, another piece falls into place. But the full picture just gets more and more disturbing. She finds old letters, hidden financial records, and a series of anonymous online posts from a support group for Abernathy's victims. She realizes the conspiracy is much deeper and more organized than she could have ever imagined. This brings me to my next interactive question for you. Based on what I've told you so far, who is your prime suspect? Is it the vengeful couple, the secretive building manager, the dark artist, or someone else entirely? Drop your best guess in the comments, and let's see who can crack the case before the end of this video. Don't worry, I won't spoil the ending, but I will give you a hint. The answer is not who you think it is. The performances in Death in Apartment 603 are incredible. The actress playing Maya delivers a powerful performance, perfectly capturing her transformation from a determined journalist to a woman gripped by fear but unwilling to back down. You feel her isolation, her terror, her resolve. But it's the supporting cast, the neighbors, who truly shine. Each actor brings a level of ambiguity to their role. You can't tell if their kindness is genuine or a mask for something sinister. Their smiles don't reach their eyes, and their friendly conversations are laced with hidden meanings. It's this ensemble cast that makes the entire building feel like a character in itself, a trap waiting to spring. The cinematography is claustrophobic and dark, mirroring Maya's state of mind. Most of the film takes place within the narrow corridors and cramped apartments of the Crestview. The camera often follows Maya from behind, making you feel like you are the one stalking her. The color palette is muted, filled with grays, deep blues, and sickly yellows, adding to the oppressive and uneasy atmosphere. It's a visually stunning film that uses its aesthetics to enhance the psychological horror. Now let's talk about the climax. I won't give away the final reveal, of course, but I will tell you that the last 20 minutes of this film are some of the most intense and heart-pounding I have seen in a long time. Maya finally pieces everything together, and the truth about what happened in apartment 603 is more twisted and shocking than you can possibly imagine. The confrontation is not a big, loud, action-packed showdown. It's a quiet, psychological battle of wits that is far more terrifying. It's a reveal that recontextualizes everything you've seen, forcing you to question every character, every conversation, every single clue. The ending will stick with you long after the credits roll. It's not just about solving the mystery of who killed Mr. Abernathy. The film poses a deeper question about justice versus revenge. What happens when the system fails to punish the guilty? How far are ordinary people willing to go to get the justice they feel they deserve? Death in Apartment 603 doesn't give you easy answers. It presents a morally gray world where the lines between victim and perpetrator are blurred. And this is my final question for you today. Do you think revenge is ever justified? If someone has wronged you in a terrible way and gets away with it, is taking matters into your own hands ever the right thing to do? It's a heavy question, I know, but it's one the film forces you to confront. I'd love to see a real debate in the comments section on this one. In conclusion, Death in Apartment 603 is a must-see for anyone who loves a smart, suspenseful psychological thriller. It's a film that relies on atmosphere, character, and a genuinely clever plot to create its horror. It is a masterful exercise in tension that proves you don't need monsters or ghosts to be terrifying. Sometimes, the most frightening things are lurking right next door. The film is slated for a 2025 release, and you should absolutely put it on your watch list. It's the kind of movie that will have you and your friends debating for hours afterward. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and diving into this incredible upcoming film. Don't forget to comment with your answers to my questions. Who is your prime suspect, and what would you have done? I'll be reading through them all. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more deep dives into the latest movies and shows. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.